Reading is a gateway skill that makes learning possible.
President Barack Obama.
Mr. President Barack Obama.
My flag is good enough, and my flag is beautiful. We got that jump for joy, and we've got black magic too. I'd like to welcome you from the room. We'll talk about society, community, everything that's affected you and me. Our ups and our downs that's going around. Our hopes and our fears, our joys and our tears. Plenty topics you can listen to here from the room.
We shouted you out though. We gave her love. Good y'all. Y'all missed her too, didn't y'all? We should do like clues out of here. But yes. Welcome to another episode of From the Roots. This is episode 6, y'all. We getting it in. We getting it in, y'all. It's getting warm out here. I'm happy about that. Everybody got some better attitudes out here. Everybody's starting to get a little mean.
Everybody coming out with their old school and the beats and the
we hype, you know. Let me get some shout outs to Rhoda real quick. Yes. This is her pieces. I love her jewelry.
Beautiful. Delicacy.
Yes. Mm-hmm. All this time I've been saying Delassie. It's Delassie.
We'll figure it out because I don't want to say people names.
Yeah. I took some African language courses from her.
Swahili?
Twi. It's one of the main languages spoken in Ghana.
Beautiful.
So I've been teaching my son his ABCs and stuff like that. Trying to give him a little bit of that vocabulary.
Nice.
So
Started already.
Yes, got to. Well, he was in the womb when I was taking the classes, so that was dope. So yeah. Shout out to Rhoda.
Shout out to Miss Delmarie Levi for our buttons.
Oh yeah, we got the buttons. We got the
stocking. Miss Badu
and Lauren Hill, Miss L Boogie. You know, they are the truth. I'm Sheena Webb, natural hair culturist, cosmetologist, massage therapist, Gifted Hands by Sheena, Mind, Body, and Soul Pamper Parties. This is my co-host.
Yes. I am Marley Ariyahu, Beauty of Zion, also natural hair culturist. Yes. That's me, owner of Beauty of Zion Boutique and Beauty of Zion Organic. Mm-hmm. Wife and mother and sister and co-host.
All that good stuff. Shout out to the cameraman. He is fine. Y'all, he's fine. Shout out to the cameraman, P Webb in the building, Christopher Jordan, cinematography, making this happen every single week.
Yep.
Editing us and dealing with us every day. He be keeping us on point. I appreciate it. We love you. Okay, so the topic for today is reading is fundamental.
Yes.
We cannot take reading away from us. We need that. Just like we said, just like Mr. President Barack Obama said, that learning, that's what we need. Reading is what we need to start off learning. Like you can't learn without reading. So
Yep, I tell my son all the time, he's amazing at making, engineering planes and trucks and cars and everything, but I'm like, baby, once you continue to learn how to read, you'll be able to create better because you'll know how to follow directions. So that's very important, especially with the babies too.
Yes, yep. So reading to these babies, starting them off at a young age. We had libraries in our room. Me and my sister actually had our own. We used our closet shelves as our bookshelves, and we would like rent out our books to each other. So we had like a little paper you have to write your name on, and and you got to be returned back by this day.
Wow.
And we just made it fun. And then Riff. Remember the Riff books back in the day? Did y'all have that at your school?
No.
Really? That wasn't everywhere? Okay, well,
What's
here in
Riff?
Grand Rapids, Riff actually meant reading is fundamental. And they used to have a Riff book fair like every year where you can purchase books. Like they would have it at school in elementary schools, and they would have a day where you can
Here's where you order
buy
about the books.
They have the
Or
books
catalog?
right there.
Okay.
They have the books right there, and you can buy them. So I thought that was really nice.
Book fairs were always fun.
I wonder if they still do that.
Check it
I have
out.
to find out. Ask some of these people in the Grand Rapids public schools and everything. So, but yeah, y'all, that's the topic today. So we're going to talk about reading. We're going to have reading and writing. We're going to have an author later on for you guys to meet. She is fantastic.
Beautiful story.
Yes, beautiful soul, everything. She's the bomb. And my friend. But stay tuned. So we will talk about some more things. Come on back. Go get you something to eat real quick. Get some popcorn and something and come back.
Don't go too far.
Not that far. We would like to introduce our special guest for today.
Miss Patrice Ingram.
She is an author. She is my friend. I've been knowing her since back in the day. We went to school together, and then we reconnected, and I started doing her hair. So let's welcome Miss Patrice Ingram. Hey, baby girl.
Hey, you.
Good seeing you.
Good seeing you.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Very
How are
nice
you?
to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Welcome.
Miss Patrice, we're so happy that you came today.
Why, thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming. So we just off top, we just about to give you the floor.
Yes.
Who is Patrice
I
Ingram?
want to hear your
Who
story.
am I? Okay. Well, I'm a writer. I'm a publisher. I am an avid reader. I like to travel. But right now I'm just working on a couple projects.
Mm-hmm.
Primarily in the mental illness area. I'm working on a big book of that
Okay.
sort.
Okay.
Since it's a area that doesn't get spoke about,
Mhm.
especially in our community.
Mhm.
So I need to bring that out. So,
Mhm. Mhm.
yeah, I'm working on that right now. And the third erotic book that you know about. So
Yes.
you'll
much
have to read
needed.
that.
No problem.
She
I
has
sure
them
will.
somewhere.
Oh,
It's called Ink
here.
Intimacy. So,
What's the name of that one again?
Ink Intimacy.
Ink Intimacy?
Yes.
Okay, explain that.
Ink Intimacy is the third book in the erotic series. The first book was We Came Together,
Mm-hmm.
which was a play on words, of course.
Gotcha.
The
Mm-hmm.
second book was Fingertip Foreplay.
Okay.
And
I have both of those.
But yeah, Ink Intimacy has new artists, new poets. It's supposed to be a 6-volume set of poetry.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to making a few more of those.
Okay.
So were the erotic series their poem
Yes.
books? Okay.
Yeah.
Poetry anthologies.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm looking forward to those. And I'm working on, another poetry book that I came out with just myself called
Okay.
Dirty Laundry.
Okay.
And when you're a writer, you come out with poems about people in your family.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When you're a writer, you write about whoever, so no one's excluded.
Mm-hmm.
So of course there's written poems about family that's done you wrong,
Mm-hmm.
friends that have done you wrong. Yeah, there's no exclusion there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there's a little hate there,
Okay.
little pettiness.
So anger, just
Yeah.
all your
Well,
feelings.
that's a beautiful way to let it
Yeah,
out.
to
though.
let it
It
out.
is. I just write about it. So,
Yeah.
that's the best way to get it out there.
That might be why you're so calm. She has such a cool and laid
Yes,
back type
'cause I'm
of
just getting my
persona.
revenge with my writing. Yep, don't ever be in my fictional novels. You might die. That's another thing I'm working on is some fictional novels for the first time. So,
Okay.
yep, I'm trying to work on that. It's a love story, but I can't really grasp what I want. I want it to be different than all of the books that I've ever read.
Okay.
Awesome. So what are you covering as far as the mental health in our community?
I am working on PTSD, anxiety, depression, and PTSD is not just for military vets. I recently lost a child 7 months ago, so I'm working on my aspect of PTSD.
What's PTSD?
Post-traumatic stress disorder. So I'm
Gotcha.
working on that. I'm working on bipolar disorder. I have some family members that have that. I'm working on what's another good one? Schizophrenia. That's another big one. There's so much in the community as far as mental illness that we just don't talk about, and it's a tragedy because there's so many people that need help,
and we feel like it's normal because what we went through. We feel like
not only that, but like a lot of black women especially feel that they have to be strong. You don't always have to be strong or pretend that you are strong. You always break down and cry and whatnot, and we need to have a safe place to go talk to someone and have that outlet. And I think that's why I write, because that's my place. I journal, I write poetry, I write my books, I have her. So I have several outlets and I get it all out.
Beautiful.
So as I'm getting my hair done, I vent.
Yep.
She's a great listener. I don't know what I would do without my friends. Like, my friends are my rock. So yeah.
Beautiful.
I just have that.
Isn't that so cool? Like, in the field that we do work in, like, it's a place of release, a place to bond, a place to make friendships.
Some of my, I've gained a lot of friendships from doing my clients' hair. Like, it may have started off as a client, but now we're sisters and we're friends and all of that. Even with family members, it's family members like, when you're a kid, like, you don't have no choice of who you hanging around with. It's like wherever mom going, that's where you going. So like when we became adults, we didn't separate because we're a close-knit family, but we weren't like making it a point to hang out and do stuff one-on-one versus like being with the family. So when I started doing a lot of my family's hair, I got to know them on a whole nother level that I never knew them. I'm like, you cool as hell. Like, and I didn't even know. Like, I mean, I knew you were, but not, like, we really got to talk and really got to bond. Like, that one-on-one time is everything. So, and then, I mean, like, I'm honored that people even feel open and comfortable enough to even share their stories with me. Like, these are things that, they want you to be able to keep close at heart and not run off with it, and I wouldn't dare, do anything like this. Like, man, this person trusts me enough because there's some things that I done had to stop and cry and hug them and like, it's gonna be all right.
We're all going through stuff and need a place to release and just be able to have a safe place to do that where you can trust someone. And
that's what's so beautiful about writing. Like, I need to start doing that. Like, I've had journals.
I tried to get her in some of my books. Not necessarily the sex books, but like just her overall writing. Like, at the end of April, I have a book that I'm going to put together. It's called the Sisterhood Book. And it's a project where I've asked several ladies of different ethnicities to write what sisterhood means to them.
Is it too late for me to do that?
No, it's not. It's never too late.
Okay.
Never too late.
I want to do that. I do want to do that because this is what this whole show is about. It's so many things that has gotten to the point to make me want to get to this show that, it was finally like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. But I've been doing the sisterhoods and everything like that. But we're going to talk more about that in a second.
Absolutely.
We right on back.